Hey guys, welcome back to Music Talk with John. This is my third annual Record Store Day video. It's got to be at least 3 years. So I'm heading over to KingFish Records for Record Store Day 2025. I was checking out Facebook and YouTube last night, and from what I can see, there were a lot of pictures of people camping out already. Over at KingFish, there was one lady that already got there about 3:30. So she was ready to go. And I know even over at D&J Records over there in Dunedin, there were some people I heard. I was going to go over there and check it out, but I didn't get a chance. But I heard that there were some people already over there hanging out. And I already talked to the ladies over there at D&J, and they had already made kind of provisions for people to line up. And I guess they'd already talked to the local businesses because they're in a little plaza. So they seem to have all theirs figured out. And one advantage they have over KingFish is they have some, I believe, if I remember correctly, they have like a little ceiling that comes out. So if it rains or something, people are pretty much protected along the sidewalk. So I heard there are people camped out there too. So it looks like people are excited as always. I think as always you hear, people put down the list and not sure, and this isn't great. And then it seems like as we get closer to Record Store Day, that list gets better. And even for me, because what I noticed is, I'm looking at the list, and you have like a good month or so to kind of go through the list and get an idea, do your homework. But once you start seeing the albums in the store and you really get them in your hands and you're looking at them, you're like, maybe I should have gotten this one, maybe I shouldn't have gotten it. How did I not know about this one? How did I miss that one? So it's pretty interesting. But yeah, I'm going to get you in there. Just want to do a little quick intro here. So I'm going to get you guys in there, just do my regular, start showing the people. It's 7:35. They're going to open at 8. I think they started handing out tickets at 7. So I don't think there'll be much of a line when I get there. That line, if they had the tickets passed out, there's probably not going to be much of a line to see. But we'll get in there and catch some of the excitement, or the groggy people who are still trying to wake up, because they were up there. I think they got there about 6 over there. So that means they've been up since at least 5, I guess. But anyway, let's get in there and see what's happening and see what people are buying. All right, so we're here. Got a bunch of cars out here. I don't know how, if it's wrapping around, but they got the tent set up. And we have the people hanging out, ready to go. Let's see what's happening over at the tent, and then we'll check out the other action. Looks like, yeah, got a pretty good crowd out here, it looks like. There's the crew.
Hey, what's up, John?
What's happening?
Good morning.
There we go. So how many people do we have?
I'm thinking probably about 80 to 100.
So how many people were lined up today when you got here?
None.
No?
Because when I got here, the tickets had already been gone.
Oh,
Been
okay.
given out. And
Who was here?
Chad and Steve were here.
So how many people were lined up?
This morning, about 35.
Really?
Maybe more. Maybe
Running
more.
around here?
There was cars all over. The lot was full.
Are you awake?
Everyone out their tickets?
How late did they wake, or early did they wake you up this morning?
5:30.
Oh, that's not right. No.
No. Not this year.
Ready?
Yep.
All right. Hey, everybody. What's up? All right. Record store day, right? Yeah. All right. Everybody's looking for T-Rex today, right? Oh, yeah. Who's number 420? 420? That's for you. All right. All right. Taylor Swift is at the counter. We have over 100 copies. We're going to start calling numbers right now. 420, you're number 1. I need 21, 22. Let's go. 422. 422. Okay.
You're first?
Okay.
So what'd you grab? What was your big one?
Charlie XCX #1 Angel.
Okay.
And I also got Leve, Wallows, Wombats, Taylor Swift,
Taylor, yes.
Gracie Abrams, Biba Doobie.
So you got everything you wanted? All your dreams came true?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
26, 27, 28.
Head back down that way to the right where the singles are. You're welcome. So what'd you get? Don't show me everything, but what'd you get? I saw the Zevon. You got that, right?
Yeah, I got the Blasters box set, Neil Finn.
Tori Amos? Is that one?
Tori Amos,
Yeah.
yeah.
I was kind of watching over there. Yeah. Yeah. All right, cool. Well, thanks for coming out.
All right, got a good pick, good haul this year. Starting Eddie Vedder. Got the Rage Live. Ramones Live. I know Rick's going to be happy with that.
Yep.
Toad Live. Toad the Wet Sprocket.
That should be good, yeah.
It's a classic one I had in the 90s. Soul Asylum. Another one I had in the 90s on CD. Happy to have it on vinyl now. The Tesla Reel to Reel.
That's 2, right? That's not
It's
like
a
the...
double disc. I got
Okay.
they did Reel to Reel 1 last year.
Okay.
And yeah, great cover album.
Yeah.
Music from Mother Ocean.
That has a bunch... That's like
I had
pop, right?
both the compilations on CD back in the day. So
Okay.
Gonna have some of the best of them on here. Stone Temple Pilots Live.
Yep.
Great one right there. The Cure picture disc.
Oh, that's good.
Not the best Cure album, but pretty damn good anyway.
Yeah.
And I got 2 STPs. Got to drop 1 back.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But yeah, it's
Very
a
cool.
good haul this year.
Yeah, awesome. Thanks.
Nice, thank you.
Forty-one, 42.
Right down that way, yep. Right down that way. You're welcome.
Three, 44, 45. 46, 47.
All right. Right on down that way. All right, down this way. The Taylors are up there, and then all the record store day is here.
Okay, and yep, coming around. Okay, we're good. Yep. Okay.
All right, this way. Just come right around. Everything's up this way.
61 and 62.
Thank you. Thanks.
Head on up that. That's a line for buying, so go on up. Yep. Sorry. Yep. There's all your Taylors, all that stuff there. And then A to Z here. What'd you get?
I got Charlie XCX, the Taylor Swift 7-inch, and Lego.
So what? That's pretty cool. You guys are into her. Like it's kind of like jazz, but
Yeah.
I like that.
I got the Taylor Swift 7-inch and Lego too.
Okay. Now, how do you say it properly?
Lego.
Leve. I'm calling her Laffy. Okay. What'd you get?
I got the Smiths and Lego.
Good. Look at
Great
that. Got the
album,
Smiths.
Smiths.
Good job.
Nice one.
Hello.
Hi.
Just come on over down here, do a U-turn where they're standing is where all the record store day stuff is. Right on down there. Right up to do a U-ey, and this is where it is.
On the counter, and then record store day stuff is right there.
Right up that way. Yep.
He's 55. I'm 50. Oh yeah, you're 50. I will be 50. Trust me, not my life plan. I live in a mother-in-law house. Stay there for my I'll be able to buy a mansion. Thank you very much.
Okay, so that was Record Store Day 2025. I am filming this last part the day after because I had a very busy day and I wanted to wrap it up. And I did do a closing in my car, but somehow the audio was gone. It happens. So I finished up over there at KingFish, got most of my records I was looking for, but sometimes it just happens where things get cut and they don't come in at all, or you don't get to the things you want and whatever. So I went over to D&J Records afterwards just to see, and was able to pick up a couple that I didn't get from KingFish. And then on the same day, there's a Clearwater record shop over in Clearwater, and they only sell used stuff, so they don't participate in Record Store Day. But on the same day, they were having a get together with all local vendors and sellers of vinyl. So I went over there and picked up something kind of cool while I was there too. So it ended up being a very fun day, fun vinyl day. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you what I picked up here, and I'm gonna do a follow-up video after this. I'm gonna go ahead and listen to these albums and let you know what I think as far as quality, because sometimes quality is an issue on Record Store Day. Sometimes their live stuff they release is not so great. And it's just like any other record pressing. Sometimes you have issues, but for the most part, I'd say everything usually sounds pretty good, and especially after it's cleaned. So I will be doing that. I did start that already, listening to it and writing my notes and stuff, so I'll get that video out hopefully by the end of the week or something. But starting it off here is 13th Floor Elevators. This is one of your psychedelic groups of the 60s. Garage sounding, but very funky. I found out recently that there's a member of the band that plays the jug, and you get this really funky jug sound through there, and that must be the sound I hear when I listen to it, where it's it's this funky sound. I know it annoys some people, but I always thought it was cool when I realized somebody's playing a jug. So don't know what, I'm assuming I know what a jug is, but do I know what a jug is? I don't know. But anyway, this is a live performance. It was supposed to be their second album, and just very cool. It's on a translucent blue with black smoke effect vinyl. Anything funky in here? No, I don't think so. But I'll give you a look at the vinyl. And that's what that looks like. And I have cleaned all these records already. I found that that's a good idea because you just get lint and stuff in there, sometimes little pieces of plastic that just hang out after a pressing, and just giving you a good clean before you play it for the first time is a good idea. Because I see a lot of my new records, what happens is it starts getting like, the sound's not great, and I look and there's like a little thing of lint on there, so I have to pull that off, and the sound's fine after that. So cleaning them first, I'm kind of getting into the groove of doing that. Alright, then you have the Elton John. This one looking forward to. It's him live at the Rainbow Theater in '76. It was broadcast on June of '77 is when it came out. But it has some cool stuff on here that I don't think I've heard live, and it's not really mentioning a band. It's mentioning some other guys, so I'm not really sure. Ray Cooper is the guy. If it's just him playing piano, or doesn't seem like it's him with a band. It says available for the first time on vinyl, featuring unreleased live recordings of Sweet Painted Lady, Idol, and Dan Dare. I know Idol. Dan Dare sounds familiar, but Sweet Painted Lady, I love that song off of Yellow Brick Road. But it has a lot of cool things I'm looking forward to hearing here. The Greatest Discovery off his first album, Border Song, Cage the Songbird. Not Not that familiar with that one. Where to Now, St. Peter. I'd like to hear what he's going to do with that one. So Sweet Painted Lady again, Tonight. I feel like a Bullet in the Gun of Robert Ford, great song. So I'm really looking forward to hearing what's happening here. It's on just black vinyl and no insert in there. Next one is Marcus King. Now, Marcus is somebody I really like to watch a lot of his live stuff. His first album was really good. Good hooks, good melodies, rhythm, everything. But I'm having a hard time with his follow-up albums really getting into them for some reason. I don't know why, and I want to. But his live stuff is never disappoints. When I saw this coming out, the 2 LP set of him live, yeah, I couldn't pass that up. So bought that without hearing it. And there's Marcus there. Very cool guy. If you ever check out him on YouTube, him at the Grand Ole Opry, he does a killer performance. And this is on a nice blue vinyl. Pretty looking vinyl there. So look forward to listening to that one. And I think it came with a poster in here. I'm not going to open it all the way up, but looks like there's a poster you can put up of Marcus King. So that's pretty cool. It's always cool when you get a little something extra in there. Oop, gotta put that back in there correctly. Try to keep everything in good shape. I believe that's how it was. Okay, yep, that's that one. Then this one was sort of an impulse buy, you know, and by the way, that Marcus King, that was one of the ones that didn't even, got cut somehow from KingFish, but I went over to D&J and they had it, so it was cool. I was able to pick it up, but this is sort of an impulse. I saw Sting do a video on it where he dropped the needle. Just, I don't know. I don't think I'll be disappointed, but I do like Sting, and he does a mix of Police stuff on here as well as his solo career, so I'm looking forward to it. It's a double album set, cool gatefold. I think this is on just pretty much black vinyl. It is a paper sleeve, so I'll be switching that out. Yeah, it's on black vinyl, and I don't think there's anything extra in there, but yeah, it has him doing, and it feels a gold I really like, but 3-piece band, so I'm really interested to hear how this sounds. It's Probably Me is on there, Message in a Bottle. I think Roxanne is on here, Wrapped Around Your Finger, Can't Stand Losing You. So it's a really cool mix of his really good songs from his solo career with really good Police songs. So should be good. This one, here's another one I'm looking forward to listening to. This is Thin Lizzy. I listened to Jailbreak for the first time, I think, last year, after having the album just sitting sealed in my collection for like 2 years. And when I finally listened to it, I'm like, why didn't I ever listen to that album? What's wrong with me? So I'm interested to hear what they're going to do here. This is alternate version of that album. So I'm not sure what they're doing here, but I figured, I really like the album, so let's see what the alternate version of that is. So looking forward to this one. Looking forward to all these, really. It got exciting. It's on black vinyl. I put it in a sleeve already after I cleaned it. So there's your original sleeve there. So yeah, I'm gonna do some side by side, listen to it compared to the release, and see what differences I can pick up on. Then this is one that I almost missed somehow. A friend of mine said that he told me about it, and I forgot about it somehow, but luckily I was able to get a copy of it. But the Hindu Love Gods, and this is where it's Warren Zevon is the lead guy, and REM, with it minus the Michael Stipe, is the band. So, and they do a version of Raspberry Beret, which is pretty cool. I guess they were just kind of his backup band at one point. I don't know the whole history, but yeah, I definitely look forward to listening to this one completely. Just part of my Warren Zevon collection. It won't go under H, it's going to go under Z with Warren Zevon there, because I'm going to complete his collection at some point. I think I saw a little bit of an issue, no big deal. It's just a little seam split there. It is in a polylined sleeve on black vinyl. And what did it come with? Come with this. Oh, this is the, oh, did I put it? Right? Huh, well, this was extra. I guess this is what the original sleeve looked like, but they actually went the extra step and put it in a poly-lined sleeve. So very cool. All right. I like it when they do the reissues and they go with the original, things that were there when it was released. Kind of like that. So it's cool. Looks like it was like taped or something. So pretty funky. Then yeah, I already knew I wanted this one big time. These were albums that were, I guess, not released at any point, or released very minimal. But it's a Mr. Bad Example and Mutineer. And then there's a double live album, Learning to Flinch, and I think it's him just acoustic. So it's a cool little presentation there. A little bit of pain to get the albums out, but I guess I'll show you if I can get these bad boys out. It did come with a little booklet. So there's the box, and all these look good. Here's the booklet it came with. Just him doing some recording. There you go. I don't even know who he's with there. I'm not sure. I don't know who that is. More pictures there. So he worked with a lot of really good musicians throughout his career. It's amazing. A lot of people just respected him and wanted to play with him. So, but there's the Mutineer, and there's the live one there, and Mr. Bad Example. So look forward to that. I'll just keep that there and put it away afterwards. So got all those. Really excited to listen to these. There's still a couple I'm thinking about, and they are available, and there's definitely, this should be there when I go back by, so we'll see. But going over to the Clearwater record shop, I picked up this. Haven't listened to it yet, but the vinyl's in really good shape. The guy recommended it. He seemed like a pretty trustworthy vendor. All his stuff was sleeved, and he had a story behind the record, so I'm taking his word for it. This is going to sound good, but I just never had this, the Past Masters on vinyl, so I just want to complete, somewhat complete my Beatles collection. I'm not going crazy with as far as you can go with the Beatles, but it's kind of cool to have this, and this is what would be Past Masters 1 and 2 all together in one shot. I have the CDs where they're separate, 1 and 2. So yeah, pick this up, and it's a cool gatefold, black vinyl, just very cool. And there's a story in here about all the album, all the songs and everything, because I think it's a lot of like either B-sides or just singles releases and things like that, just rarities that didn't appear on the albums. So and of course, you gotta have You Know My Name, Look Up the Number. I mean, man. But the Ballad of John and Yoko is on here. Old Brown Shoe, Across the Universe. Well, Let It Be's on here. So, that one's definitely, and Get Back. So, yeah, it's interesting. But anyway, yeah, the Beatles, Past Masters. It's a fun one. And, I just don't normally buy gimmicky things or whatever, but I saw this slip mat, and I thought it was just really cool. Bob Dylan. Just thought it was neat, so I figured go ahead and pick it up and throw it on a turntable over there. So I picked that up. But anyway, that's it for Record Store Day. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and give these guys a listen, and then I will do another video to let you know what I thought as far as sound quality, how was the pressing, all that stuff, so you have a somewhat of an idea of how it went. So anyway, thanks for watching. I know there's everybody and their mother has a Record Store Day video out right now, so thanks for watching mine. And until next time, hope you guys enjoy your music, all right? Bye.